2009, they improved their analysis of domestic terrorism and continue to work with the FBI to investigate these groups. The spokesperson denied that Johnson was forced out of the agency, adding that Johnson's 2009 report was withdrawn because of incomplete sourcing and poor analytic tradecraft. But J.J. McNabb says the lack of federal law enforcement attention has had deadly consequences, like when 2 Arkansas police officers were gunned down by tax-resistant sovereign citizens in 2010.
A police chief in West Memphis, Arkansas, had 2 of his officers killed by a sovereign citizen and 2 others shot. He reads all the things that he got from the FBI. And while they had told him in incredible detail what the risks of Al-Qaeda were, they had never mentioned any homegrown extremism that wasn't Islamic.
God. Both Johnson and McNabb say that militia have successfully recruited police and active military personnel.
We have a lot of returning veterans, military members who have fought in the wars in Afghanistan and Iraq, and they bring that mentality with them, that training that they've had in the military that kind of desensitized, dehumanized Muslims in these war zones and in these conflicts. And so when they come home, a lot of them carry that sentiment with them, and it reflects itself in the modern-day militia today.
With law enforcement, that's particularly problematic because if, for example, an agency wants to investigate someone that they suspect of building a bomb, will one of their members, one of the police officers who's part of that group, tip off the criminal? There's a recent week that came out of an FBI manual that talks about how there were white supremacists, for example, in certain police departments, that the FBI couldn't tell the police departments that it was a problem because they were worried that that would tip off the white supremacists they were investigating.
We asked to speak to the FBI about the monitoring of domestic militias and militias recruiting veterans. Zero declined. The spokesperson said, "Our focus is not on membership in particular groups, but on criminal activity." The FBI added that they want to protect the rights of all Americans. Members of the Georgia Security Force claim that they too are committed to protecting those rights by any means necessary. For the PBS NewsHour, I'm AJ in Monroe County, Georgia.
This dude completely fucking lost his shit. Lost it. We gotta help this dude get his shit quick. We'll make a piece off it.
Finally, another television milestone. Fox Television's animated comedy series The Simpsons turns 30 today and becoming the longest-running program in television history.
You know what I'm saying? But it gotta be some shit worth stealing. Don't get no bullshit. Don't get no bullshit, okay? Look, I need you to beat the streets and get out there and see what's poppin'.
Today, viewers met what would become an iconic American.
Wait, one time's all over, so we on the clock, people. That means no procrastination, no vacillation, no bullshit. I don't care if you ADD, ADHD, high as fuck, you OCD today or we all dead. Straight up productive. Let's go. Okay, the first ride's over to Mirror Park
You can group them one at a time if y'all want. Everybody get in that van.
Wait, one time's all over, so we on the clock, people. That means no procrastination, no vacillation, no bullshit. I don't care if you ADD, ADHD, high as fuck. You OCD today or we all dead. Straight up productive. Let's go.
Why y'all come get any help?
Okay, the first ride's over in Mirror Park and, hold on. The second was near LSIA. Boost them and bring them back to Benny's. This fool's racing his lowrider. Good luck with that. Anyway, there's a pink whip in the back. Boost it and bring it back quick.
Slow down. I ain't go that fast. Sure, if I should have been driving. Oh, somebody did. All the other people get in the van, man. And we do the call one at a time.
Wait, one time's all over, so we on the clock, people. That means no procrastination, no vacillation, no
Meriwether Security Consulting. Call back soon.
This is it, people. This is it. We done, dog. We ain't got to worry about low riders no more unless you try to drop some of that hard-earned bread with your boy LC, though. Hey, y'all got homies coming? Sounds like it's a gang of niggas out here. Oh, shit, it's the Vagos. They riding on us. Protect the whips, man. Go on. I left a pot on the stove.
Hold off these essays and pretend you don't know me. Tell them they got the wrong rods, okay? They up on that roof next to you. Get them. They coming from the east.
I was just about to go hide in that. I was just about to go hide in that car. I was just about to go hide in that car. I ain't had no more vessels. I ain't with no dog. My bad. I went in there and had no vessels.
Hold off these essays and pretend you
I need lessons, man. I'm gonna try to hide them dudes. They can't got me. I think I'm gonna do all my shit, man.
Hold off these essays and pretend you don't know me. Now stop the boggles, man. Fuck 'em. They don't want it real next to you. Get 'em. They coming from the east. Tell them they got the wrong rods, okay? Watch the west, they coming.
I need veterans, man. I'm trying to run the duck. I can't get no, man. This is crazy. I need vet, dog. I'm sorry, bro. I gotta go to the vet. But I ain't going nowhere. Y'all can invite me back. Cause we gotta handle this. I came there with no vets. That would have never happened over there, man.
Hold off these essays and pretend you don't know me. Don't let anyone tell you low riders relaxing, man. This shit ain't relaxing. They got dudes on the roof. East side, look out.
Who showed me?
Can't these assholes just leave us alone? More essays on the way, coming from the west.
I'm going shooting, man. I'm trying to hide and shoot and everything. That's on the real. Them dudes ain't playing. You have to go regroup and come back, bro. Might drop me a bet.
Hold off these essays and pretend you don't know me. Tell them they got the wrong rods, okay?
Can't do nothing without no vest.
Hold off these essays and pretend you don't know me. Don't let anyone tell you your mind's relaxing, man. This shit ain't relaxing. Stay up on that roof next to you. Get 'em. East side, look out. Can't these assholes just leave us alone?
Family, The Simpsons.
Well, knock it off.
On April 19th, 1987, this strange talking, yellow-skinned family of five made their TV debut, appearing initially on the sketch comedy series The Tracy Ullman Show. But soon, 20th Century Fox spun them off into their own 30-minute program. More than 600 episodes and 32 Emmy Awards later, The Simpsons is now the longest-running scripted primetime show in U.S. history. In its early years, The Simpsons was criticized by cultural conservatives who felt the show's subversive themes and embarrassing results.
Remember to have fun out there today.
The show even earned presidential listings in 1992. The show's most inviting satire was cynical and commercial success, which has earned Fox billions of dollars. The 616th episode of The Simpsons aired next Sunday night, and according to its creators, there are no plans to stop it anytime soon. From Springfield, I'm William Branham for the PBS NewsHour.
Tomorrow evening, for all of us at the PBS NewsHour, thank you for listening soon.
Sketch comedy series The Tracy Ullman Show.
It was a problem because they were worried that would tip off the white supremacists they were investigating.
We asked to speak to the FBI by any means necessary. For the PBS NewsHour, I'm PJ Tobia in Monroe County, Georgia.
Finally, another television milestone. Fox Television's animated comedy series, The Simpsons, turns 30 today and is one of the longest-running programs in television history. William Branham tells that story.
What are you kids doing there?
30 years ago today, viewers met what would become an iconic American family, The Simpsons.
Well, knock it off.
On April 19, 1987, this strange talking, yellow-skinned family of five made their TV debut, appearing initially on the sketch comedy series The Tracy Ullman Show. But soon, 20th Century Fox spun them off into their own 30-minute program. More than 600 episodes and 32 Emmy Awards later, The Simpsons is now the longest-running scripted primetime show in U.S. history. In its early years, The Simpsons was criticized by cultural conservatives who felt the show's subversive streak set a bad example for the nation.
Just remember to have fun out there today, and if you lose, I'll kill you.
Well, let me tell you something. We are going to keep on...
The show even earned a presidential rebuke in 1992.
To make American families a lot more like the Waltons and a lot less like the Simpsons.
Huh?
Hey, we're just like the Waltons. We're ready for an end to depression, too.
Not now, I'm on Twitter.
But in time, the show's wit and biting satire made it a critical and commercial success. It's earned Fox billions of dollars.
Put my name on the Lincoln Memorial.
The 616th episode of The Simpsons airs next Sunday night, and according to its creators, there are no plans for stopping anytime soon. From Springfield, I'm William Brangham for the PBS NewsHour.
We certainly hope not. And that's the News Hour for tonight. I'm Judy Woodruff. Join us online and again right here tomorrow evening. For all of us at the PBS NewsHour, thank you for listening.
You're watching PBS.
Srinivas and Judy Woodruff is away. On the NewsHour tonight, Paris attacks. A gunman opens fire on police just 3 days before the French elections. Also ahead, Exxon seeks a waiver to do business in Russia. Are the Trump administration's business ties impacting their decisions? Plus, news divisions, how a politically divided nation gets its news.
I guess there was that element of distrust. As the citizens, we don't know what we don't know.
Plus, the turbulent business of the airline industry. Record profits, expanding routes, and in some cases, bad service. All that and more on tonight's PBS NewsHour. Paris is on high alert again after a gunman killed one policeman and wounded 2 more before being killed himself. The attack came just 3 days before voting starts in France's presidential election. Sitting President François Hollande said all indications are that it was terror-related. Authorities sealed off the area after the incident on the famed Champs-Élysées. It happened in a subway station in an area populated with tourists.
It was a terrorist. He came out with a Kalashnikov and started shooting. He could have shot us on the pavement and killed more people with a spray of shots, but he targeted the policeman.
In Washington, President Trump called the killings a terrible thing and said it looks like another terrorist attack. We get more now from special correspondent Malcolm Brabant, who's in Paris. He spoke with us moments ago via Skype. Malcolm, what's the latest that we know?
The latest information we have is that the Islamic State, so-called, is now claiming responsibility for this attack in the Champs-Élysées. And it's the claim of responsibility came a couple of hours after this gunman opened fire with what we believe was Kalashnikovs on...
Our $5 Real Deal box is back with something new. Now you can choose our new crispy.
When it comes to popularity versus screen time, there may be no bigger winner than Boba Fett. For decades, fans have been fervently buying action figures, comics, and novels featuring the world's favorite bounty hunter. Sorry, dog. People love Fett, even though he has about 4 lines of dialogue in the entire original trilogy before being knocked into a giant pit by a blind guy. Because of his popularity and his limited screen time, it would be easy to think that Boba Fett doesn't have any hidden secrets. However, the truth is that there's still plenty you probably don't know about this mysterious character from a galaxy far, far away. His first real appearance. Most people know that Boba Fett first appeared on the big screen in The Empire Strikes Back. No matter what George Lucas did to the special edition of A New Hope later on, The real savvy fan may even be able to tell you Fett's first appearance on any screen was during 1978's Star Wars Holiday Special.
Maybe I can help you. I am Boba Fett.
But neither of those are actually the first time the public got to see Boba Fett. His first public appearance was a few weeks earlier, on September 24th, 1978, at the San Anselmo County Fair. San Anselmo was the home of Lucasfilm at the time, and George Lucas thought that taking part in the local parade was a great idea. While Fett didn't engage in any pie-eating contests or hog-calling, assistant film director Dwayne Dunham donned the sweaty costume and signed autographs, even though no one actually knew who Boba Fett was yet. All white. Even before Boba Fett took his unusual place in a local parade and a terrible holiday special, he'd been going through some changes. Concept artist Ralph McQuarrie had a ton of different designs for Boba that he was testing out, ultimately settling on the Mandalorian armor fans know and love today. The original suit was completely fabricated and screen tested, except it was
Welcome to the NBA's greatest games. Today, we'll take you back into NBA history and relive one of the... Now before the shot. And it's on Son Williams. Williams is second very quickly. Montana now coming in. And Williams is out. And now Jimmy Foster around Simpson. Simpson leads with 6. Williams with 4. Maurice Lucas comes out for the Stars with 3 points. And Indiana's Billy Knight goes in. Knight the only All-Star that has not scored. Third leading scorer in the league, 25 points a game. Doctor now. Woods finds Silas. Banks it in.
This huge record-breaking crowd here at McNichols Arena, along with a television audience here in Denver, in Indianapolis, San Antonio, St. Louis, and Louisville, about to bear witness to one of the most spectacular events in professional basketball, the Slam Dunk Contest. It will feature 5 of the most talented, colorful players in basketball, all with a flair for that sensational slam dunk. Each contestant will execute 5 slam dunks within a time limit of 2 minutes. There will be 2 mandatory dunks, one from a standing position under the basket, and the other taking off from a spot 10 feet from the basket in the foul lane. The 3 freelance moves will be governed by position on the court, one from the left and one from the right side of the lane, and the others starting at either corner down the baseline. The contestants will be judged on artistic ability, imagination, body flow, as well as fan response. There will be $1,200 worth of prizes in this contest, sponsored by the Nuggets and KHOW. First, here are the judges. Former president and general manager of the Utah Stars, an all-time great at Denver University and with the New York Knicks, Mr. Vince Barilla. A long-time Denver Nuggets fan, Alberta Worthington. East High School basketball star, Levon Williams. And Denver concert promoter, the man responsible for tonight's Love Candle Charlie Rich package, former all-conference guard at the University of Pennsylvania, Barry Fay. The judges will score on each dunk on a basis of 5 to 10 points. And now to introduce the 5 participants, perhaps the best slam dunkers in the world. First, from the San Antonio Spurs, who has demonstrated his tremendous leaping ability, devastating off the offensive board, 6'9", Mr. K, Larry Keenan. Also
Also from San Antonio.
It's LJT. Guess who I just spoke to? The grow house. And you know why they were calling me instead of measuring soil nutrients or whatever the fuck? Because there are no plants. You need to go over there and do a resupply run now.
Kentucky Colonel's Artis Gilmore. The man that has turned the slam dunk into an art, who has thrilled atheists that have been beyond comprehension. At 6'6" for the New York Nets, the fabulous Dr. J. Julius Erving. And the shortest man entered at 6'4", but as Dr. J observed, he plays like he's 7 feet. In his rookie season, amazing fans around the league with his explosive jumping ability, the Denver Nuggets' David Thompson. To take the pressure off the... And now he has to leave 10 feet from the bench.
Look at you two together. What a lovely fucking couple.
Oh! George Durbin. Oh! George Durbin comes back strong with that one. And now down to his last dunk. George Durbin of the San Antonio Spurs. Tremendous effort by George Durbin. And now, George Durbin's teammate of the San Antonio Spurs, Larry Keeler. First shot, the mandatory from underneath the
Welcome
basket.
to my shop, honey. Let's see what you like.
The rim shaker. Ooh. Larry Keeler going high.
There it is. I think. Thanks for stopping by.
Larry Keenan turnaround. Larry Keenan turnaround. And out for the last shot. Down the baseline. Larry Keenan of the San Antonio Spurs as he completes his 5 slam dunk. We have seen Artis Gilmore, George Durbin, and Larry Keenan. The two remaining, David Thompson and Dr. J. And here is the Denver Nuggets, David Thompson. David Thompson and Dr. J. And here is the Denver Nuggets, David Thompson. finishing it with a twist around, pass it, slam dunk, and now the doctor goes to work. And that sends everyone reeling. Julius Erving. And that sends everyone reeling. Julius Erving. Julius Erving of the New York Nets. We thank all the participants, and we'd like to have the 5 contestants please to come to center court. The voting is now being computed. The 5 contestants, and let's hear some fan response for the exhibition that they have just shown us. Unbelievable. Gentlemen, President General Manager Carl Steele will now hand out the 4 runners-up. George Durbin, Larry Keenan, Artis Gilmore, and David Thompson. And the winner, Julius Erving. A double pop, David Thompson. Oh. And that sends everyone reeling. Julius Erving.
If he gets over him, he should win. If he can jump over Superman, he should win it, man. Yeah, if he can jump over Superman, come on, man. He should win it. Seriously, if he can jump over Superman, he should win it. Oh! He used his back, though. He used his back. No, he used his back. They're trying to use his back. Come on. He used his back and he went to the side. Hey, I'm talking about things ready. It's fine. Look, I'll let you use his back. I'm just giving this up. Hold on. Look at the left hand. He just jumped up. He kind of backs over. He got it for that's putting you down. Look, he's off. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay.
48 and a 49, just to update you on where it is. Jordan has a 49 and a 49. Terrence Stansberry, 49, 45, and a 50. And Drexler probably in danger of being eliminated, 46.
But he went straight to the basket just like he was floating on air, turned sideways, gave a little move to the side, and floated sideways to throw it in. Will they give Michael Jordan a 50? He hasn't got one yet today. There it is. There he goes. He goes in straight, goes up in the air. Now he's sideways. Look at the air. Look at the hang time. Look at the flying motion. Look at his head above the rim. They show, here he is again. The fans reacting to the replay on the screen here. Look at him hang and fly. Look at his head. That is Air Jordan.
You got single digits in trouble. Look it out, Thugger. Eddie Jones from Crush Ball to his class. Catching between the legs. Are you kidding me? That is sick. He's got the flow. He's sick. That is that nice. Oh, my goodness. Well, just when you thought you've seen it all, Steve. I think that's the one he was talking about with Sager. Just when you think you've seen it all.
Keep in mind, Vince Carter also has a few stitches in that left hand where he incurred an injury dealing with weights in the weight room, so he's stitched up in the left hand doing all this.
It's over, ladies and gentlemen.
The judges are coming over the table to congratulate Vince Carter. This is unheard of.
Goodness gracious, it is over. Did I call it Danny or what? Hey, Tracy McGrady, he doesn't even know what to do. He's walking away. He plays with this guy every day, and he's in awe.
Another one.
Hey, Kenny, he's got 3 of your top 5 all-time already. But what he told me before the contest, he said he watched all these film contests. He was going to take a little bit of someone else, a little bit of Dominique, and put them together. So he put the Isaiah Ryder with the front row and threw it the bell pass and don't twist up and dunk it. Impossible.
And a 37-inch vertical leap. Vince Carter with a spectacular show on the first round.
Superman is in the building. Yeah, Superman is in the building. Who's going to put it on, right? Superman is in the building. Yes, he is. Clark Kent is winning the phone booth and he comes out and Superman is catered to the building. He does look like Superman. He got the body like Superman for real. He does. He's got the cape moving. He's got it flapping. Oh my gosh. Oh, you win, young fella. You win. Superman. Da-da-da. Superman is here! Oh my goodness! He is undefeated! The great undefeated! Oh my goodness! A second straight 50!
Cut it out. Cut it out. NBA entertainment at its best. Oh my goodness. He is fine. I don't think they're throwing the air, Jordan. No. I don't think throwing the air. Everybody sees it. Everybody sees it. I don't think that's amazing. This kid has to jump on 2 feet also.
Start, and here is the man that this crowd wants to see. Vince Carter with Coach Kenny Smith, and he has 4 dunks that no one has ever seen.
Hey, there's guys moving back on the sideline, NBA players, when he's coming. I don't understand this. This guy is making everybody move back, and he's going to take off from the free throw line at the beginning now. I'm just losing right here. I'm losing right now, Danny.
All right, here is Vince Carter with his first stop.
Let's go home! Let's go home, ladies and gentlemen! Let's go home! Let's go home! Let's go home! Hey, that is a reverse 360 going against the grain. That is unbelievable.
This building just exploded.
That's called a gamer.
I'm expecting Kenny to say he doubled, tripled on that one.
Everybody, this is what I'm saying. Let's just sign and set over. Let's go home, call it a night. Let's see who's going for second place.
Vince Carter, 36 inches on the jump meter, and perfect on the scoreboard.
That might be one of the 4 we had not celebrated.
All-Star Weekend, Hotel Q2. And Michael would give the fans something they would never forget.
He wants to indicate where he's going to take off on this dunk. Fly! They love it. So does Michael Jordan. And his foot was honest to that tape.
The contest would feature another slam dunk specialist, the man simply known as the human highlight film, Dominique Wilkins. These 2 supreme high flyers would take to the air in the slam dunk final.
Michael Jordan now in a little bit of trouble. This is the last one for Michael Jordan. He feels the pressure.
But Michael would rise to the occasion. Dominique would answer in spectacular fashion. Michael would return to the slam dunk contest in 1987. This time, though, Dominique Wilkins was injured and not participating. But that didn't hold Michael back from putting on a show.
Oh, that was great. I wish I had the hand to do that.
Michael Jordan, I'm telling you now, he said, I named every one of them was the 12.